Well, let's take a look at the weather. Not as nice as it could be, although it's still March and it's still winter. We're at 33 degrees with snow at the airport right now, 32 of it in Rock Hall, Bel Air at 32, 35 in Annapolis, and 41 down to Ocean City. That's a warm spot. To the west, 27 degrees in Oakland. Not doing much to the western of our areas, believe it or not. Most of the activity is happening in eastern sections of Maryland. Phil Kosmicki checked in with 32 degrees with some snow in Westminster, but not a drop of wind. The good news is it won't get all that windy. It will have some breezes, but nothing like we saw last weekend. Take a look at the radar. We have rain southeast of us, particularly along the lower eastern shore, the lower portion of the bay, just south of our region, and little pockets of rain along the bay, and little pockets of snow as well. Depending where if it's coming down hard enough, it drags some colder air down, so you can see some wet snow. Believe it or not, we may actually see an end of this over the next several hours. Then it's going to pick up again in the morning hours. So we've got some snow in the region right now, and we've even seen that advisory extended down toward northern Virginia and around the D.C. area, which it wasn't under earlier, but now it is because we're seeing that snow area. And to the north of us, yeah, that's where the most of the snow is going to fall. Generally 4 to 6 inches or even more. It comes a couple spots, 2 to 4 around here. Around the city, maybe an inch or so on the grass. Less than that southeast and southeast of our region. Generally rain with some pockets of wet snow on the eastern shore because temperature is probably just a little bit too warm. But we do have a big batch of precipitation, most of this in the form of rain. This low pressure is going to eventually move toward the east coast, eventually grow into another nor'easter. The big areas that we're going to see the heaviest snow, portions of southern New York up to New England. Some areas, as we mentioned, can see as much as a foot. So overnight tonight, look for some snow, rain southeast. During the morning, it may stop for a while, then pick up again 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. Could see some moderate snow for a while. And by 1 o'clock, it begins to move out. Do expect it to probably end by about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, something like that, and clear out by tomorrow night. So there's some hope for that as we go into the end of the week. Yeah, take a look at the forecast then. Overnight tonight, we'll see some rain and snow around the region. Most of the areas south of us will see rain. 33 by morning. Rain and snow, or snow and rain, 37 by the afternoon. The next 5 days, a little bit nicer, 42, 45, 47, and 46. Still running below normal, but temperatures at least will be out of the freezing range. Mary?